Look at this. What a shot that makes. These are, what are these?
Purple flowers.
What?
Purple flowers.
They cyclamen.
Who?
I don't know, just mate. Look at that. Here in Charleville, we got stuff like this down south.
I think so. Not as pretty.
No.
No, because you're stopping and smelling the
look
roses.
Pretty. What?
You're stopping and smelling the
I
roses.
am too. We're going to Hennenmans to have a tea
Cup of tea.
while we're waiting for the Hossie. Oh, we're in having a scan in at the Charleville Base Hospital. Very competent man about to test what is wrong with my leg. So just under doctor's orders as we speak. So we'll let you know what happens, if anything. We're just, this is the in-flight entertainment. This is the reverse camera showing that the coupling on the essential van is A-OK, and then we get it on to make sure that the van is actually following us. There we are, that's the van. Thought we'd kill a bit of time because we got a quick 5 hours on the way to the Isisford, what is it called?
Isisford, but it's Omar
Waterhole. And we've just left the Charleville Hospital. Very charming man called Locum he is, man called Peter. He's left his missus down at Hobart. This could be him on the phone now saying it was a pleasure to meet you. So we'll ring off and we'll come back to you. So we're back. It wasn't Peter ringing to say it was great to meet you. It was the people from the Omar Waterhole where we're going to camp on the river. What's the river?
Omar River. Oh no, it's something else.
The Omar River. It's not the
Burra something or other.
Not
river.
the Darling, is it? Or the...
No.
No, not the Nile. Anyhow, the Mississippi. So we're on the way, and Peter, the doctor, he's a locum. He said he was driving up. He wasn't driving up, but some people were admitted to the Charleville Hospital. They were driving at 110 kilometres an hour, which is the speed limit, and they hit a bull on the road. I'm not sure if it killed the bull, but it killed the car and it almost killed the people in it. So he was tending to them a couple of weeks back. So that's got our attention. We don't mind goats and emus and sheep and kangaroos, but we'll draw the line at a bull. So what else do we have to tell people? I've been to the doc. We've had a scan to see if I got a blood clot in my leg. He says he's not allowed to say, he's not allowed to judge it, but he says he doesn't think there's a clot there, but don't take that as gospel. Your doctor will inform you. He's not allowed to diagnose it himself. That's protocol. So that's what we're doing. What else haven't we done? We haven't got one tank of water now. No, we haven't got one tank of water.
3 tanks of water on board, and one is completely empty because it just drained out. Something's wrong. So we're running on 2 water tanks.
Yeah, it might have been over pressurized. We might have turned the tap on too hard, and it's burst a fuffer valve. Anyhow, as long as we don't. Anyhow, did you get a shot of the van? That's the van.
I did.
This is. You can't see your favourite movies on here, but this shows you that the van is on the back, and we'll just show you again. This is the coupling. You can't show you the coupling. No, it doesn't matter. It's just there. It is. That's the coupling. That shows you that everything is intact. This is one of the great features of the essential van.
I call it a tow bar coupling, is it?
It's a tow bar coupling, but this powers up all the powers up the van, and while you're driving. But that's every van has that on it. But this is the essential van, and this is the creme de la creme, and we're going beautifully in it. Okay, now we've had a driver change. I just won't put the camera on so till we get past these 4 caravans. I tell you what, caravanning is huge in Australia, and if you're in an essential caravan, you are doing it first class. There's another truck, I just won't put it on it. It's another truck, big truck coming. A lot of cattle trucks. Lot of cattle trucks. That's a timber jinker. No, it's not. That's a earth moving. So we're going past a settlement here. This is Organthella. There's a bit of a service station. Oh, be right. I'm just seeing more activity. Right. So here she is. She's just doing. Oh shit! Just doing the driving. How's it going?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. So we've had a few people now at where were we?
Charleville.
Charleville. We met two very lovely people. Gwen. No, it wasn't Gwen. It was Gavin and Judy. They said hello to me, but they more importantly want to say hello to Sue. They're following us on our journey, so good on you, Gavin and Judy. So
what are you putting the camera to? So if you're talking into it, are you got it on you or?
No, no, the reason I've turned the camera on, I put it on you to show you're driving.
Well, you're
and
just
people,
talking into it.
Shut up. And people said, could you show us the layout of the truck you're driving? So that's why I'm doing this. So what did you want me to do? You want me to put it on me?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you're just talking.
I'm showing people what the van is about.
What's
the truck.
It about?
Oh, man's broken down. Should we have stopped? We could. So here. This is a reversing camera for the truck's got a reversing camera on it, but not on the back of the van. So when you're reversing, which I'm an expert at, that's about. Now down here, this is the section. That's on GPS, of course. We showed you the cameras that show you the trailer and the towing device, the tow bar and everything that's connected. And over here. Now this little jigger here, this just have lost it. No, over here, if you can see where my finger is, that is an adjuster. That is an adjuster button. If you want to retard the trailer, if you want to have a stronger brake on the trailer, you can adjust that so that when you put your foot on the brake in the truck, the brake on the trailer on the caravan, it grabs a little harder if you are going up and down hills, but we're not doing any of that. Over here, of course, as you can see, is the tacho or the
dashboard.
Rev counter, the dashboard, and there's a whole lot of things there that I don't have no idea what they do, but that's the speedometer. There's a thing here that tells you how many litres per 100 kilometres you're using. We're using 27 at the minute, if you can see that. See if I can hone in there. Yes, that's it, 27, which is not bad, and we think there's a tailwind. Other than that, it's a very good layout. Everything on here.
Seats.
What?
Heated seats.
Yeah, and let me just get here. Let me get here. I just get my hand on the button. These are the audio Apple Play trailering. That tells you how the trailer is travelling and whether it's level and whether things are working and all that sort of stuff. We did the cameras. We can't get cameras. How do I get the thing back on? Do that back on. Come on. Come on. No, I want to get the. That's what I want to get back on. So we're on the way up to, as I said. So that's about the van. There's the driver. You can. It's going very well. What was I going to say? One other thing. So Craig Willis, great friend of ours, said he'd like to know the relative price of fuel per litre as we go from town to town. Believe it or not, when we left Melbourne, it was 23.9 cents. $2.39 it was nearly $2.40 a litre at Mullandala, son at Mullandala. It was $1.99. So you couldn't believe it. Don't worry about being price gouged in the city with fuel. But it's very thirsty, the truck, and so it should be, because it's pulling a very, very nice van. But we're not worried about that. So there we are. So we just thought we'd give a shout out to Gavin and Judy, and we're on the way, and just the endless, mindless That's why I'm doing all this. So that's a layout of the truck and that's a layout of Sue there. Give us a look.
I've
Right.
got my eyes on the road.
Yeah, that's it. Keep your eyes on the road. Righto. Well done. Buttoning off now.
Yeah, we've got it now.
Right. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more treacherous, we're bolting along on the way to Isisford. And you think this little baby's going to walk across?
Go to the sunny.
Yeah, it's going good.
Where are the cows?
Just when you thought it was safe to dip a toe in the water, we've dealt with kangaroos, goats, emus, sheep, and now cattle. And the sun's in our eyes. You can't get worse than these conditions. But this is the joy of being outback Australia. There's cows, but they're just using the road as though it's a footpath. We saw back there I told you this, an SUV had hit a
cow.
kangaroo. No, it hit a kangaroo, and it had a sign on it. It completely stuffed its radiator, and it was on the side of the road. He must have hitchhiked. I don't know where he hitchhiked to, but the car was abandoned. And just up the road was where the kangaroo was, with its legs in the air. So anyhow, we're sitting on the edge of our seats driving to Isisford.
I'm on cow watch. Cow and roo watch.
Cow on watch. Yeah, on bull watch.
Yeah.
Righto, that's it. I don't know if you... What, you're adjusting the camera, are you? Geez, did you give me some instructions today? What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you give me instructions today? We had, I am Joey Kangaroo's brother. I am Roo Ted. Seriously, we had a huge day in the truck today. And here's a tip. I don't think I'd probably have to give too much of a warning about this. Never drive in the outback at dusk.
Absolutely.
With the sun piercing into your eyeballs and not being able to see in front of you. We actually ended up driving at 35k for about the last 20 kilometres. Anyhow,
we arrived safely though.
Yes. You had the GPS, which didn't work because we had no reception. We ended up going down a road that got so small it ended up not being a road. We were just driving across a paddock.
That's the outback, though.
And we came to a bridge that had a cattle grate in it, and it was so narrow you had to go out and measure whether the truck and the van would get across. And we crept across it. Like seriously, couldn't make a reality thing out of it. Anyhow, we've got there and we've finally abandoned the trip and we've stopped in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know how we got there.
We're waiting for rustlers to roll the van or steal the truck, or we're in the middle actually of nowhere. No. But we've got precautions. I won't say what they are, but we've got them. Yeah. We're going.
Well, we can't wait.
So it's the end of day 7.
Yeah, but we can't show them where we are because it's dark outside. So we're at a river, so we don't even know where we are. There is absolutely nothing around.
We'd like to show you. I mean, you must get bored just us speaking shit like this, but we haven't been to any sort of picturesque spots yet. We've been driving north, and we're
to get the warmer weather. To get the warmer weather.
Yeah, no, we're driving into warmth. I don't know if you've ever been on a trip with a loved one or your spouse or someone that just drives. I'll tell you what, after a while, they can give you too many instructions. It's not easy to drive the truck and the big van, and every time I go, the kangaroo, I said, don't, geez, you really belted you. You frighten the shit out of me. You think I can't see kangaroos? And you say, there's one on the left. I said, Sue, every time you shout at me, I hit the brakes and the caravan squeals. I can hear the tyres at the back.
But you didn't hit it.
No, I didn't hit it. And just finally, the sun was, I don't want to labour this, but the sun was piercing. And we had to drive through bushfire warning roads, the smell of burning grass. We nearly finally got here. And I was just settling down because I was trying to peer out underneath the visor with the sun in my eyes. And I'm just relaxing. And you said, ah! I hope me doing that frightened you watching this, because it frightened the shit out of me. And I said, what now, as I brought the truck to a stop? You said, there's a heifer. A heifer. I said, that heifer over there, it was 50 metres away.
Oh, and then it walked right across in front of us.
Well,
We're at 10 kilometres
I
now.
saw the heifer, and I saw it walk across in front of us. No, you gotta have some confidence that I've actually vaguely got my eyesight intact.
Well, one would never know.
Anyhow, we've kept down here. We've had pork on the fork. We've had a beautiful meal, and we're watching the Scottish Open at the minute, out in the middle of nowhere. Go on quickly. Is there anything else? Anything else? What?
How good is it? Out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.